quickly. It feels like I just did this. And we are now ready for Wednesday, which is New Comic Book Day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Wednesday. And there's a lot of good stuff out this week. I'll show it to you, and then you can decide. Of course, I don't show everything because there's just too much to put in one video. I'm picking a lot of my favorites or some of the special stuff that's out there. And I don't have anything to talk about at the moment except hot sauce. We are restocking. I finally got rid of everything I needed to just to start fresh in the new year. And we've started restocking. And the first thing that we got in, because they jumped on it when I asked them if we could get more, finally, there's more High Glow on the shelf. This was a fan favorite here at Empire's Comics Vault, and I can attest to that. It is a really, really good sauce. Some heat, some great flavor, thicker sauce, which is great. And the exciting thing is there's 2 other flavors up there, which I have never tried that I did not know they had, or I would have got it in quicker. So I will be trying those and showcasing those on the next videos. But this is a solid sauce. And made right here in Sacramento. It doesn't get any better than that. You know I love Sacramento-based stuff. This week's top 3. Look at this, the conclusion to Dan Bethel's Long John, a local comic book, but a comic that is done really, really well. You don't see a lot of cowboy stories, and we've got one right here with the conclusion to his epic that has taken a while because, of course, he's got a regular job just like the rest of us, but his passion made him get to the end of this, and I applaud him. That is a hard thing to do, and all those of you who are creators yourself know just how hard that can be. Absolute Batman, if for no other reason than that cover. It was a great standalone story. So even if you're not reading Batman, you can read this. It was a lot of fun. And just because I'm a sucker for anthologies, and I'm so happy to have Heavy Metal back. Look at the size of this book. It's huge. I love it. And you were getting everything in here from horror to science fiction to fantasy. It's just so many creators, so many great stories. Bug Wars is back with a special, and I picked this cover just because it was really funny to me. Just read that real fast. I mean, that's just crazy. On a Bug Wars comic. They've been doing a lot of those kind of covers for other things. I just think it's hilarious that he decided to do it for that. A reprint of an old G.I. Joe. The new G.I. Joe, we are getting yet another fan favorite here in this issue as the Joes continue to recruit for their movement against Cobra. Casey Jones continues. This is so good. It almost made the top 3. I read this one already, and he continues. It's a fantasy story about a small tribe on a savage planet, and it's a transition of power and leadership and ideas. Really, really well done, and it hits the ground running. He does not miss a beat. He doesn't stop. He's giving us character development and world development, but he is moving fast. Kirkman is the man, as you know. Sleepy Hollow continues. Flash Gordon Quarterly, a new one from Image Comics, a new #1. Absolute Wonder Woman. We've got Zatanna on the cover, the first appearance of the Absolute Zatanna. Absolute Flash by Lemire. More reprints. There are, I think, 3 or 4 different covers over there. And so if you missed it, here it is. Otherwise, there are some great covers to choose from out there. Oh, this is a reprint, obviously. If you have not read this, pick it up. If you have read it, there's a blank cover and a foil cover as well. It is one of the greatest Batman stories ever told, and just beautiful. Alan Moore and Brian Bolland. God. DCKO, The Kids Are All Fight. I just love that title. Justice League is also a KO tie-in, which was where it really spun out of to get where it's at now. Flash is continuing. Look at those Legion heroes in the back. I'm sorry, Legion villains in the background. And we've got a Legion of Superheroes book coming up. Once this is resolved, everything will obviously be set straight, and we get the Legion. I'm really hoping it's not a reboot of the Legion, because Bendis kind of did that a while ago. I'll still read it. But I'm really hoping it's a continuation of the old Legion, just like Jeff Johns did when he brought them into the Superman title. I don't know, that was like 7 or 8 years ago. But it was so great to see those characters having aged, and it was the same stuff I read as a kid and continue to read. Amazing Spider-Man has an annual. The end of $20.99. I don't know that I believe it. Maybe they'll move it up to $30.99. $17.76. Red Band, Marvel Zombies, and the final issue of Red Band, Punisher. So we'll see you in the shop for New Comic Book Day on Wednesday. Obviously, go to bencschwartz.substack.com. Speaking of creators, I have a bunch of stuff up there, and Continuum Universe is the main passion I have right now, but Trixie Dynamite's up there, the Rolly and Dylan books, and more. So we'll see you in the shop for new comics, and have a great one.